Lightning Turk with some more Supremacy 1914 videos. Today I've decided to do things a little differently, and I'm thinking we should have at least an intro or a strategy guide for every single small nation that we have on the map. I'm thinking it would help everyone, especially the new players, if they saw these things and tried to create a strategy of their own. Anyways, let's get right to business. As you can see, I've joined this Supremacy 1914 game, and it's on day 2. However, I haven't got the best of nations. I've got Mr. Surrender. I've got France. Now, first of all, I thought, oh crap, we're screwed. France is going to get attacked from 4 different sides, and we're going to die. And that's what I thought because I saw this artillery brigade coming at me at high speed, and it was going straight to Strasbourg. And the first thing about France is you have a lot of neighbors. You have 4 nations that can truly kill you if they actually try. Now, these nations are Italy, Spain, Great Britain, and the German Empire. So, what I did first was I took the diplomatic route in order to see what nations I could talk to and to see if I actually had a chance of getting through this game without getting crushed, as I recommend for all French players to do if the other 4 nations are active. And I was able to speak to I was able to speak to the German Empire, and we did well. We spoke well. We spoke eloquently, and we realized that we are the 2 intelligent players in this region due to Great Britain being a new player, Spain not really responding much, and Italy just going for Belgium or Switzerland. Switzerland? Yeah. So we decided to send a good relationship to the Italians to see if they would respond and have a sort of triple alliance over here of 3 nations. And furthermore, we've been successful at dividing up Belgium into 2 per each nation. So I should probably get started on taking down Belgium. Let's do that. In the meantime, I thought, hey, maybe I should go for Great Britain next, considering it's pretty weak. I mean, we have a tendency of seeing new players as weak and possibly easy to take over. And from what I've been able to notice, there are new players everywhere in this game. Um, Central America, Central United States is a new player. Romania was a new player. Is a new player due to Biomare being um, controlled by the classic Western Siberia. We have Great Britain as a new player. Now, I'm going to take a shot, and maybe I'll invade Great Britain, and maybe I won't. What I'll most likely do, however, is first get my economy in order. As you can see, France starts out with a lovely, um, solid amount of grain-producing provinces, as well as a very good iron stock. This is a very, very good um, fort spamming. This gives you a very good fort and soldier spamming possibility. So, what we're going to first do is fix our economy. Now, France starts off with, let's move this aside, it starts off with 3 grain-producing provinces, one being a double grain, 2 fish provinces, 3 iron provinces, with one being double iron, and 1 lumber province, including a coal province in Toulouse. So, first thing we can easily do is fix our materials. And energy will be the problem for this game. Energy will be a continuing problem, as we will need to buy gas and oil from our neighbors. However, gas and coal will be less of an issue thanks to the 2 provinces of Belgium. What is this? Brussels and Antwerp. So these two provinces will go to us, and we will be able to fix that a little bit. So I've been looking around, and the only solid oil provinces I could go for would be something either up there in um, Denmark. Let's just check if Greenland is active, and Greenland is a player. So I'm not very sure what to do in this situation. I guess let's just hope for an oil province. Let's just pray for an oil province, and we'll get it, hopefully. I mean, at worst, we do have two neighbors that have oil that we might be able to either speak to or just straight up invade if Italy chooses to go the military route with us. So that all of that said, let's just start by fixing our morale in the provinces to get a little bit more production going in. So we would need 20,000 iron. We already have 13,000, so we could easily get this done quickly and um, effectively. So there we go. We've bought all the iron. We're going to make fortresses. Now, my first strategy as France is to slightly go defensive and speak to the countries around me in a diplomatic way, as the French were in their own, um, in their time. Well, they still are. So yeah, that's what I've chosen to do. In the meantime, Poland seems to be going for straight for Lithuania, so I don't think this guy's a new nation. I don't think he's a noob. I have nothing against noobs, they're just fun to play with. You can find good players, bad players, and every single type of player going on here. This guy is going straight for Portugal, so I'll be able to grab these forces. Oh, okay. I'm going to be able to grab these forces, maybe? 60k? Maybe over here, 60k? 60k seems like a solid amount. We'll go straight for the capital. Brussels will be ours first. That will completely crush their morale, and we will be able to take Antwerp after that and help our German friends as well as our Italians if they can respond. Now this would be the perfect time for me to send a message their way. So I might as well write one. Let's see. Possible. Hmm, I can't spell things. There we go. France. Bam. And let's throw in a right of way in there. So at this point, I've already sent a solid amount of messages to nearly everyone around me, except Great Britain, who I'm actually planning on invading. Look at all these messages. Sheesh. I'm ready. And you should be as well if you try this strategy. However, for different situations, this is a classic French strategy. Just um, get your other borders in check and then go for the one that's weak. You can always fort up and just wait for someone to attack the other, considering hopefully they won't attack you. Furthermore, you could always, if other nations are inactive, you can always focus your fire on the only active nation. Let's say Germany, Italy, and Great Britain are inactive. You could always just go for Spain. Let's say two are inactive. You can just grab the other two in good relations and just go for the, or actually just grab one for good relations and go for the other active member. Don't focus too much on inactive players, or inactive nations, because the actives are the ones that will end up giving you more of a hard time in the future, so it's best to get rid of them or ally with them quickly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's check later on. I guess the French would focus on, after taking down Great Britain and securing an alliance with these three nations, you could focus on getting an oil province somewhere either north, with Reykjavik over here being an oil producing province, or south with Kairouan, yeah, and Tunisia being an oil producing province. Obviously, Africa is just free for the taking for oil. There is a ton of oil down there. It's just beautiful. It's just marvelous. Um, yeah. Oh, Morocco seems to be AI, so Spain doesn't have much to worry about in this time period. I mean, at the moment. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Once you have a solid oil province, just get to producing artillery, producing battleships, and producing railguns for mutual defense and offense. And that'll be pretty much it. French diplomacy at its finest. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.